The world over, it's common for ministers to want to distance themselves from a failing Prime Minister during his last stretch in office. In India, however, we have a Prime Minister trying to distance himself from a dysfunctional Council of Ministers during their last lap. A case in point, the Jet-Etihad deal.
This confidential note from the Prime Minister's office has divided the government. While distancing the PM from the deals, it questioned the seat-sharing pact with Abu Dhabi, which had the stamp of the Finance, Foreign, Commerce and Aviation Ministers. Today, the PMO was forced to say there is absolutely no disagreement between the ministers and the Prime Minister on the matter. The ministers are reportedly upset because they met on the instructions of the PM. The chronology is important and 22nd April is key. That's when Ajit Singh urgently sought the PM's clearance to override objections by a group of secretaries to the controversial seat-sharing agreement with Abu Dhabi. The same day, the PM asked Chidambaram to meet the other ministers and discuss this in detail. They met the same day and then wanted to urgently brief the PM. The PM and his aides met them and gave an in-principle go-ahead the same day. The PMO's controversial June letter lists objections, including the fear that the bulk of the seats would be controlled by Jet-Etihad. Yet, 2 days later, India signed a seat-sharing deal with Abu Dhabi, and within hours, Jet signed a deal with Etihad, Abu Dhabi's national carrier. By all yardsticks, the deal is reportedly lucrative for Etihad, for the seats were raised from 13,000 to almost 37,000 over the next 3 years. But Etihad is the only airline which has the capacity to utilize it.
In today's environment, political and everything, if he wants to answer every query raised, it's all to the very sure that this deal is good for passengers, it's good for civil aviation, it's good for country. I have the facts and figures, and I am ready to discuss it with anyone.
जब मैं सिविल एविएशन मिनिस्टर था, तब एक कमेटी बनाई थी कि सिविल एविएशन मिनिस्टर, टूरिज्म मिनिस्टर और फॉरेन अफेयर मिनिस्टर मिलकर तय करेंगे. ये तो कभी कैबिनेट में जाता नहीं था. कभी प्रधानमंत्री तो सीट बांटते नहीं थे.
With senior MPs raising questions about the Abu Dhabi deal, saying that it's being done only to favor one airline, perhaps the Prime Minister does not want to take any chances. In New Delhi, Sandeep Phukan, NDTV.